Brozowski in center circle will be jumping against Creed Spivey. Griff, the sophomore, has found a new shot this year. It's the two-handed dunk and got a couple of those in Amarillo against San Jacinto in a big win, and we are underway. High toss, high jump by both squads. Brozowski tips it to Rigdon in the backcourt, and Perryton will score on the right side of your listening device. Rigdon drives the lane, tries to go through a double team, and will be drawn up there by a tie ball situation. Coach Hudson for the Hounds says that their team is a little bit young. They've only played one game this season. They're 0-1 coming into the season. Gruver with the basketball on the left side of your listening device, just underway. First quarter, 7:40, scoreless. Top of the circle, Logston hands it off to Spivey. Spivey around the horn to Garcia. Garcia with the dribble, picks up the dribble, finds Logston. Now to the baseline left side they go. That's Siegler. Siegler rolls after a pass, hands it off to Logston. Can't take the left side jumper, and the ball was stolen away. This one taken away by Hadley Allred, and Allred will be fouled on the play. It'll be Garcia with the first personal foul of the ball game. First team foul against Gruver. Brozowski will operate down low with Walton, and it'll be Rigdon, Lemunyon, and Allred up top, forwards and guards, and Lemunyon tries to go through traffic, and he'll travel with the basketball. Back-to-back turnovers for Big Red here in the early going for Coach Jance Morris. Can't be happy with that. Man-to-man defense for Perryton as Rigdon picks up the guard Logston into the front court. Terrazas hands it off to a three-point shooting Garcia. It's no good. Backside rebound will go out of the baseline and be picked up with a foul, and the foul will be called on Griffin Brozowski, his first. The sophomore Brozowski picks up Perryton's first, and that'll be a shooting foul that'll send Creed Spivey to the line to shoot a pair. Scoreless with 1:05 gone by here in the first quarter in the boys' game. Shooters roll for Spivey, and we're on the board. 1-0 Greyhounds over the Rangers here in the early going. Second one is on the way, no good. Brozowski goes up tall and cleans the glass, pulls it down out of the hands of Terrazas. Rigdon across the timeline to Lemunyon. They swing it around the horn. Allred on the baseline right side, finds Brozowski with a couple of dribbles now, shades to the left. Lemunyon mishandles but is able to keep the possession. Hands it off to Rigdon, penetrates, turnaround, jumper, good. Dalton Rigdon is on the board for the Rangers, and the Perryton boys lead Gruver 2-1. In the front court now, Allred with stiff pressure on Spivey. Walton steals it away. Breakaway. Walton mishandles and double dribbles or travels with the basketball as he tried to get it off to Rigdon. Never was in control of that basketball as Sean Walton came across the timeline and lost it. Perryton leads 2-1 with 6:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Over to the left side to Garcia. Garcia throws it away. Breakaway, Allred. Left side, layup is good. Hadley Allred takes it coast to coast after the steal. 4-1 Rangers. Garcia across the timeline, hands it off to Spivey. Spivey across the way, and it ends up in Garcia's hands on the right side wing. Bounce pass down low to Terrazas. Rolling around the screen is Spivey, trying to find somebody to shoot. Three-pointer on the way is good. Jaden Siegler hits the shot from way downtown. 4-4 the score. Allred, bounce pass down low. Sean Walton posting up, gets trapped, throws it on the baseline, stolen away. Garcia and Logston now in the backcourt with Logston across the timeline. Shades to the left, hands it off to Siegler, down low to the baseline and across the top of the defense. No look pass down low is no good on the shot taken by Terrazas. Good pass there by Garcia, but can't connect on the skillet shot from underneath the goal on the left side, and Perryton will get the possession. 4-4, 5:14 left to go here first quarter in the boys' game. Allred, right wing, finds Walton. In between the circles, Rigdon now left side, pulls up the dribble, finds Brozowski, and players hit the floor. Dalton almost threw it away, but Griff was able to help him out. Here's Rigdon. Drive, penetrate, jumper, good! Dalton Rigdon, he has 4. Left side jumper by Rigdon at the 4:50 mark. Here's Logston. Logston handed off to Spivey. Garcia ends up with it in between the rings. Long three-pointer is good from Siegler. He hits 2 from way downtown. Siegler gets a 4-point lead for the Greyhounds. Here's Rigdon across the timeline to Brzezowski. Looking down low, nothing there from the senior Walton. Hands it off to LeMunyon. Roll in left side to the right side, and Logan LeMunyon puts in the basket. He's got 2 points, and it's 8-6 now. Perryton with the lead. I've got 7 on the board as Spivey made one of his free throws, I thought. And I'm wondering, that last 2-pointer from Siegler must have been a 2, Reagan. We're going to adjust that. Siegler with 5. So it makes 6 points total. 4:10 left to go first quarter, 8-7. Perryton and up by a point. We had Siegler hitting 2 3-pointers, and the only way the math is going to work is if he hit one of those and had his foot on the line, because for sure the 1 out of 2 shooting from Spivey was a definite. So those 2 3-pointers must have been 1 3 and a deuce. Here's Rigdon into the front court after the backcourt violation. Brzezowski with a drive through the middle. Griff gets the Rangers into double digits with a nice drive and a finger roll layup above the rim in front of the cylinder. Here's a give and go try by Gruver. Logston mishandles, can't come up with it. Stolen away. LeMunyon scores from about 8 feet away inside the paint. Logan LeMunyon has 4. 3:38 left to go here in the first quarter. 12-7. Perryton in the front by 5. Logston, Garcia right wing. Up top, Spivey handing it off to Logston. Again, long 3 is good. This one was no doubt as Jaden Siegler hits one from Balco again. Wow, he's got 8. 12-10, Perryton up by a couple. Here's Brzezowski up in between the rings, looks for a screen by Rigdon. Now LeMunyon rolls around that screen set. All red down low inside of the paint, and it's good inside by Jesus Cervantes, who enters the ball game for Sean Walton. 14-10, Rangers in front. Rigdon, Cervantes, Brzezowski, LeMunyon, and all red on the floor for Big Red. Here's Gruver with Spivey handling the basketball. Over the top of the defense, hands it off to Siegler. Siegler wanted another 3 but won't take it. Missed pass by Garcia, and Perryton steals it away. Up 14-10, Rigdon into the front court to Brzezowski. Fakes left, goes right, dribbles the ball off his toe, finds all red, open look, 3-pointer, in and out, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Gruver tips it out of bounds with Cervantes doing a good job down low, keeping his post-up move in check. And Gruver can't get to the basketball, just tips it out of bounds. Perryton will throw it in from the right side of the goal as we look in from half court. Little lob pass to Cervantes, now Brzezowski. All red breaks through the paint, can't get the pass. LeMunyon through the middle, layup and a foul. Logan LeMunyon missed the shot. It was Logston trying to pick up a Emmy Award for a traveling call. Goes down and wipes the floor with his buttocks, and he'll commit the foul. 2:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Perryton up by 4 with Logan LeMunyon at the stripe. First free throw is good. LeMunyon, the star of the show thus far, he has 5, and one more loaded in the chamber for Logan LeMunyon, the senior. All red, Rigdon, LeMunyon, Cervantes, and Brzezowski on the floor. 2 for 2 on the trip by Logan. Trent Townsend will come into the ball game for Hadley Allred for the Rangers. Pressure in the backcourt will be applied by Rigdon, the speedster, and now he'll retreat. Siegler up through the floor. Sniper shooting for Siegler. Logston. In the ball game is Shavira. Also in the game is Kelp. Jumper on the way by Logston is good. Cole Logston from way downtown, and Gruver wants to shoot the 3s, and they're knocking them down. 16-13, Perryton in front by 3. Rigdon fakes the 3, finds Brzezowski. Rolls around the screen through the paint, has the ball tipped. Rigdon speed, chases it down. Man-to-man defense for Gruver. Here's Rigdon. Fakes left, goes right. Drive, layup, foul. And it'll be a charging foul called against Dalton Rigdon as he went in there, tried to take it up through the left side, and taking the charge is Felderhoff. Matthew Felderhoff goes down. Didn't see that one coming as Rigdon threw his shoulder into Felderhoff and picked up the charging offensive foul. 2 fouls apiece on each team. Rigdon's first personally. 1:44 left to go in the first quarter. Perryton up by 3, 16-13. Siegler to the corner. Garcia, spin move against Rigdon. Backs his way in to the left side, jump, pass. Siegler, 3-pointer, no good. Rigdon has it, but loses it out of bounds. Be Gruver's basketball with 88 seconds left here in the first quarter. They'll throw it in from the corner left side into Kelp. Across the top of the defense to Shavira. Shavira, top of the circle now. Handing it off to Felderhoff. Felderhoff down low, mishandles, loses the handle, and it goes out of the back end. Perryton's basketball, 1:17 left to go here in the first quarter. 16-13, Perryton up by 3. Rigdon and Lemunyon in the backcourt, no pressure. They'll pick them up at half court. 2-3 zone, looks like, for Gruver. Lemunyon, free throw line shot, no good. Cervantes gets the rebound, cleans the board and scores. Jesus Cervantes, he's got 4. Cervantes with that big body down low, posting up and doing a good job on the rebounds. Across the timeline is Kelp. Kelp to Siegler, left wing picked up by Townsend. Give and go, nothing there for Siegler as he runs through traffic. Picks up the ball on the right side wing and hands it off to Garcia. Garcia to the middle of the paint area, throws up a jumper, it's no good. Griff gets the rebound, Brozowski running the floor. Fakes right, throws left, and he travels as he was trying to do a no-look pass to Townsend, who was running up the floor from the right side. Brozowski with the turnover, just under 30 seconds left to play here first quarter. Kelp inbound to Logston. Logston across the timeline, waits for Kelp to come into the offensive set, hands it off to Garcia. Back to Shavira. Shavira down low to Garcia, and above the circle now to Kelp. Logston with 14 seconds left, spots up, shoots 3, off the front of the rim, no good. Long Karam rebound, Cervantes hustles for the basketball. 7 seconds, Townsend, baseline left side, caught from behind, he'll be fouled. And they'll say that it's number 2, Ulysses Garcia, with a hack in the act. And it'll be a shooting opportunity for Trent Townsend. Townsend scoreless thus far. He'll have a couple to shoot here. 3 team fouls on Gruver here in the early going. First one, clank, off the back of the rim. Coming into the ball game for the Rangers will be Will Cater. Cater in for Lemunyon to give him a little blow before the end of the quarter. 3.5 seconds left on the clock. It's a good move. Townsend eyes it with a little off-center stance. Airballs it underneath the rim. One off the back of the rim and then one a little bit short. Townsend will want to improve on that. Here's Siegler, three-pointer at the buzzer, off the mark. We'll go to the second quarter with Perryton up by 5. 18-13 on the radio on 98.3 KXDJ. Welcome back, everybody. Bill Bob Thrash, Reagan Thrash, courtside. We've got Kiki back at the studio. Our studio engineer, Tony's here from PTCI, filming the doubleheader tonight. Glad to have them in the house. You can watch that game exclusively on PTCI this week on your local cable channel. Lemunyon throws up a 3 as Perryton, after the timeout, gets the basketball to start off the second quarter. No good. Walton gets the rebound. Brozowski through the middle, gets his own rebound. Put back blocked. Trapped against the backboard. Brozowski with a couple of looks down low, but can't connect on the skillet shot. 30 seconds gone by here in the quarter. Here's Siegler, three-pointer, and he's fouled. He may shoot 3 on the foul by Allred. Oh, my. The foul will be called on Hadley Allred, his first, team's third. Going to the line will be Jaden Siegler. Siegler with 8 in the ball game, and he can knock them down from long range. Free throw is good. He can shoot from there as well. He'll have 3 as he was fouled in the act of shooting a three-point shot. Second one on the way. Waste no time. I'd like to thank our Booster Club sponsors for sponsoring high school athletics here on 98.3 KXDJ. Williams Plumbing, Panhandle Implement, DeWitt Brothers Roofing, Perryton National Bank, and Red's Pharmacy. Thank you for your support. Third free throw is good. 3 for 3 on the trip by Siegler. He's got 11. And the lead is only 2. 18-16, Perryton in front. Brozowski gets a screen from Lemunyon, hands it off to Allred, top of the circle, pulls up, free throw line, shot on the way, no good. Walton skies and gets the rebound. Brozowski from way downtown misses the shot off the back of the rim, it's no good. Spivey pulls down the board for Coach Hudson and the Gruver Greyhounds. We'll go the other way, under 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Coming around the screen, Shavira, shot on the way. Brozowski skies for the rebound. Goes above Spivey and pulls down the board. Rigdon into the front court with speed. Short pass to Lemunyon. Brozowski wide open. Three-pointer, good! Griffin Brozowski from way downtown. 21-16 the score. Perryton up by a handful at the 6:30 mark. Here's Gruver into the front court. Siegler to the left side. Logston comes back up with the ball. Allred almost steals it away, but Siegler does a little Marcus Haynes dribbling and takes it away. Siegler keeps the possession open for the Hounds against the man-to-man defense. In the ball game is Terrazas. Terrazas to Siegler. Three-pointer, no good. Backside rebound pulled down by Terrazas. Pulls up the shot from the left side, no good. Flying in is Allred in the rebound, and a foul will be called. A loose ball foul on Griffin Brozowski for blocking out and moving his man aside as Allred flew in like the flying Walindas.
Cervantes for the Hounds, number 2. This is Garcia.
21-16 our score. Perryton in front. Cater will come in for Griff as he's got 2 fouls. Brozowski with an early foul trouble problem. After blocking out his man, he has 5 and he'll ride the pine. Here's Spivey to Logston. Drives, pushes off his man. One-hander from the left side baseline is good. Cole Logston with 5 in the ball game. 3-point lead by Perryton. Rigdon and Allred up front. Lemunyon drives the baseline left side, and a foul will be called as he tries to penetrate from that left wing. It'll be called on Garcia. That's his 3rd. Ulysses Garcia, scoreless, but with 3 fouls. That'll get Keegan Kelp off the bench and come in for Garcia. 14 fouls apiece for both teams. Allred will throw it in from the left side of the goal as we're looking from half court. Finds Cater. Cater drive, lowers his shoulder. The Coach Hudson wanted a charging foul. Referee Stowers put his hand behind his head, I think kind of mimicking what the coach was doing, and Coach Hudson thought he was going to get the charging call called, but he didn't, as Kelp is going to get the defensive foul called. Dangerous play there. It looked like Lemunyon may have been whistled for the charge, but Richard Stowers pulls back the hand and says, no, that was a defensive foul. I just lost my hand-eye coordination there for a moment. Lemunyon to Allred, penetrates, spins inside the lane, throws it up, almost travels, stolen away. Logston has it in the backcourt. Rigdon applies pressure. Logston across the timeline with the pass to Spivey. Spivey gets it into Siegler at the 5:18 mark. Here's Spivey up top. They swing it around to the left side, now right side baseline. Logston underneath the dribble. Hands it off to Terrazas. Terrazas, give and go. Layup, right side, good! Counted in the foul. Will Cater will pick up the infraction. That'll be 1 on Will. And Terrazas will have a chance at the 3-point play and a chance to tie the ball game at 21 all. It's 21-20 as we stand right now. Perryton up by 1. Terrazas taking his time at the line. Shot is up, and in and out. Spivey gets the rebound and one times it back in. Creed Spivey rebounds from the left side and shoots it while he's in the air, knocks down the jumper. Gruver leads for the first time. Lob pass down low. Cervantes is fouled. Spivey, it looks like, will be the fouler, his first. 3-man referee crew here tonight. Matt Donahue, Barry Ellens, and Richard Stowers. 3-man crew pulling a double header tonight. Lob pass from Townsend on the out-of-bounds play. Cervantes travels with the basketball, picks up the pivot foot. And a timeout will be called on the floor. We'll take it with him. Gruver claims the lead, 22-21 with 4:51 left to go in the first half on 98.3 KXDJ. 1 left to go second quarter. Gruver has come storming back. And they lead it by 1, 22-21. All the gold stars so far goes to Jaden Siegler. He's got 11. 4:46 to go. Cater blocks the ball, and Allred steals it away and now has to hang on to it. Tie ball situation as Allred lost it for a moment. Siegler went down for the count with Hadley and tied the ball up. The alternating possession will go Gruver's way, so Perryton is able to steal it away, but they can't validate it in the backcourt. Logston throws it over, a leg being applied out there by Cater. Cater chases the Greyhounds. Spivey drives the line. He'll be fouled by Cervantes, I believe. Jesus Cervantes will reach in against Spivey, driving the baseline on the right side and pick him up on the arm at the 4:25 mark here in the first half. 22-21, Gruver with the lead. Timeout on the floor. 4:25 left to go here in the quarter. That last foul was not on Cervantes. It was on Dalton Rigdon. Rigdon now with a couple of fouls. Gruver with the basketball. Spivey. Terrazas. High post right side. Logston baseline. Jumper on the way. Three-point land. No good. Allred tips the ball to his own favor and gets the ball into the front court on the long carom rebound. Perryton maintains possession. Long three by Townsend. No good. Allred goes up right side. Good! They count him as double dribbling in the paint. Oh my. Allred got his own rebound there. Turned around and tried to give a fake move and put the ball on the floor again, I believe was going to be the call. Double dribble, basket made, waved off. Ay, ay, ay. 3:51 left to go here in the second quarter. Gruver up by one against the zone defense. Siegler, Spivey, down low. Walton rejects the pass intended for Terrazas. 3:42 left to go here in the second quarter, and an up and down, fast-paced first half by both of these teams. Logston underneath the left side of the goal, throws it in to Kelp. Kelp kicks it over to Logston as he comes from behind the baseline and will operate the offense now against the zone. 2-3 zone with Townsend and Cater, the spear at the tip of the sword. Now Allred swings around and picks up the guard. Siegler down low, pass intended for Terrazas, goes up for the shot. It's blocked by Walton and kicked out of bounds. Good job that by Walton getting some ups. 3:20 left to go first half. Gruver up by one. Logston to inbound. Terrazas runs around traffic. Triples up a shot from the right side. Looks like it was partially blocked by Walton. In transition, LeMunyon layup and a foul. That'll be Kelp with the foul on LeMunyon from the left side. Logan will go to the stripe to shoot a couple. LeMunyon with 6, but has been stymied in this quarter. He'll have a pair here where he's 2 for 2 on the night. Kelp, meanwhile, back at the ranch, picks up his second. Good spinner there by LeMunyon as he gets the shooter's roll. Brozowski comes back in for Cater. Brozowski with a couple points in a tie ball game at 22 all. Townsend, Allred, LeMunyon, Brozowski, and Walton on the floor for Big Red. Terrazas, Spivey, Siegler, Kelp, and Logston on the floor for the Greyhounds. And LeMunyon goes 2 for 2 on the trip and 4 for 4 for the day. He's got 8. And Perryton re-grabs the lead 23-22 at the 3:11 mark here in the second quarter. LeMunyon and Brozowski wait for Logston to enter the front court. He won't, and he throws it away. Walton steals it as they put pressure on and confused Logston coming into the front court. LeMunyon, Cater, LeMunyon, left side corner. Brozowski runs through the lane, looks for a screen. Now LeMunyon comes off that screen. Griff gets the ball, backs up, shoot point, three-pointer, no good. Allred fights for the rebound, fakes, goes up, left side, and is fouled. Hadley Allred will go to the line and shoot a pair after the foul is called on Cole Logston. Logston's second, team's 8th. Perryton will be in the bonus from here on out as that's the 8th team foul against the Hounds. Hadley Allred with 2 tonight, and he'll stick with 2 as he flanks the first one off the front of the rim. Perryton 2 of 4 in the first quarter, 2 of 3 in this quarter, while Gruver is 4 of 5. Make that 4 of 6 for the ball game. That's 66%. Here's the senior Hadley Allred. A little better arch on that one. He grabs 3 with the made free throw. And Perryton's up by a deuce. 24-22 first half with 2:42 left to go. Perryton up by 2. Bounce pass to Terrazas into a triple team. Make that Hernandez, and he'll be fouled on the play. That'll be Cater with the foul, his second. Hernandez in the ball game, the big man down low now, as Terrazas is on the bench. Logston, Siegler, Hernandez at the line, Spivey, and Kelp on the floor for the Hounds. Free throw was good. That was the 7th team foul against the Rangers, so Gruver will shoot the bonus from here on out. First one by Hernandez is good. It's a 1-point game. Hernandez with a chance to tie it at 24, and he does. 24 all with 2:34 left to go here in the first half. Brozowski, Cater, Lemunyon, left side corner. Puts the ball on the floor, fakes the drive to the baseline, can't go. Finds Cater, back to Brozowski, and now Lemunyon has an opening. Bounce pass, all red, swinging it around. Brozowski for three! No good. Chasing down the rebound is Cater. They'll get another offensive look, but a lazy pass, and Spivey steals it away. Breakaway, goal, layup, goal! Creed Spivey, after the kind of lackadaisical pass from Cater to Brozowski, kind of lobbed it up in the air, and Spivey made them pay, going coast to coast. Good job there by the Rangers, also getting down on defense, but not fouling. 26-24, Gruver grabs the lead. All red, Walton, Lemunyon down low. Brozowski on the left side looks for a pass from Cater and gets it. Walton posts up left side, bounces it over to Cater, head fake, can't find anybody to throw it to, and it'll be a foul called on Siegler, I believe. And that'll be a 1-and-1. No, it's going to be a Logston. That's 3 on Logston. 2 players with 3 fouls apiece. That's 2, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Why did I have 3, Reagan?
Do you have Garcia having 3?
I do.
Me too.
Here's Will Cater from the line on the 1-and-1. Bounces it off the rim, no good. Cater can't validate the 1-and-1 opportunity. He's still scoreless. 26-24, Gruver in the lead with $1:40 left. Siegler from three-point land is no good. Fight for the rebound is Kelp. He puts back the skillet shot, it's no good. Lemunyon and Walton seal the rebound, hands it off to Brozowski. Lemunyon, Cater, head fake to the right, throws it to Brozowski, driving the lane, dump pass down low. Walton bustling his way in, and he's fouled. Count the basket and the foul on Hernandez. Sean Walton will go to the line. He's on the board with 2. He'll try to get the old-fashioned three-point play. Tied up at 26 with 1:19 left to go in the first half. Here's Sean Walton. Backs up about 3 inches behind the free throw line and knocks it down. Three-point play complete by Sean Walton, the senior. And the Rangers grab the lead again, 27-26. Substitutions in the ball game finds Perryton with Townsend, Cater, Allred, Cervantes, and Lemunyon on the floor for Big Red. Here's Spivey to Hernandez. Logston puts the ball on the floor, still left side, give and go. Hernandez has it tipped, hits the head of Cater, and Townsend comes up with it. A couple of passes in the backcourt, find Townsend bringing it into the front court with a pass. Cater fakes left, goes right, still on the floor against the man-to-man defense. Lemunyon now will try to penetrate in the center, throws it up. Charging will be called on Lemunyon as he wanted to go to Townsend on the right wing and open up a jump shot for Trent with a three-pointer, and that'll be a charging foul called on Logan Lemunyon, his first non-shooting foul because of the offensive foul, the 8th team foul against the Rangers. 40 seconds left first half, Perryton up by 1. Spivey outside the arc. Kelp almost travels with it as he bobbled the ball. Lemunyon defended there and almost stole it away. Here's Logston throwing it into trouble. Allred behind the back pass, saving it from going out of bounds, but Gruver comes up with it, and Allred goes into the bench. Kind of comes up scuffed with his leg there as he went in between 2 chairs on the Perryton bench. Lemunyon up top having a little difficulty moving around. Actually, Allred, I'm sorry. 7 seconds on the clock. Logston looking for 1 to shoot. 3. And a 10-second call will be called against Logston. Coach Hudson says, we had only 2.8 to go. All we had to do was shoot it. 27-26, Allred gets the inbound, throws up a prayer at the buzzer. Hits the front of the rim, no good. That'll be the end of the first half. We've got a good one here at Ranger Gym tonight. Perryton goes to the locker room with a 1-point lead, 27-26 on the radio on 98.3 KXDJ. Welcome back, everybody. Bill Bob Thrash, Reagan Thrash, courtside. Tony is here from PTCI, filming the ball game, where you can hear that playback exclusively on PTCI cable throughout the week. Kiki Thrash, our studio engineer tonight. Glad to have you back. Third quarter underway. Perryton will score on the left side of your listening device, and they'll have the ball to start off the third quarter. LeMunyon dribbles it off of his foot, chasing down the ball and wiping the floor with a jersey is Gruver, and going for it is Garcia, but I believe he last touched it trying to save it from going out of bounds. It had been Gruver's basketball, I believe, if you'd let it trail. Here's LeMunyon throwing it in from the corner right side, and a foul with the clock stopped on the inbound play, and that'll be a foul called against Gruver, and that'll be Jaden Siegler, his first. Siegler came out on fire in the first quarter, hitting 2 3-pointers and a long 2-pointer, which I thought was a 3, scoring 8 of his 11 in the first quarter, but he's been hand-checked in that second quarter, only able to put in 3 free throws. We'll look for him in this second half. Man-to-man defense for the Hounds as they come out defensively against the Rangers. Brozowski, LeMunyon, Walton, Rigdon, and Allred on the floor for Big Red. You've got Siegler after this 3-pointer is good. Logan LeMunyon drills one from way downtown. LeMunyon leads the Rangers with 11 and ties for high point in the ball game. Garcia on the floor, make that Terrazzo on the floor, almost gives it up. Here's Spivey with a shot from the left side corner from about 12 feet. It's good. Creed Spivey, he's got 7. Down low, LeMunyon wants to penetrate after a couple of quick passes. Logan LeMunyon has 5 in the quarter, and the Rangers keep that 4-point lead now, 32-28. Logston, Spivey, Siegler, Terraza, and Garcia on the floor for the Hounds. 3-pointer from Logston, no good. Underneath, Allred gets the rebound, gets those eyes looking down the floor, finds Rigdon on the outlet. Into the front court, Dalton Rigdon hands it off to Allred in between the rings, and now they go left side to Brozowski. Gets a screen from Walton, head fakes, but decides to pass to Allred. Rigdon now baseline, hands it off to Allred. Wants to penetrate that right side baseline, but can't. Here's Brozowski going around traffic. Jump, stop, shoot, score! Griffin Brozowski takes it down the lane and scores. 6:17 left to go third quarter. Perryton up by a half dozen. 34-28. Gruver on the right side of your listening device with a couple of passes over the top of the zone defense. Logston and Garcia play catch, tall style over the top of the defense from right to left side, and a foul will be called, an offensive foul called against Gruver, and Dalton Rigdon has got some kind of thing going on. I'm not sure what, but he's a little bit bruised up. I didn't see who that foul was called on or what that was. 3 seconds in the lane, Reagan, I believe was the call. No foul on the board. 6 minutes left here, third quarter. 34-28. Rangers in front, and they have the ball. On the left side of your scoring device, Griffin Brozowski, 3-pointer off the back of the rack. Walton goes up tall, left side, grabs the board. Rigdon, 3-pointer off the back of the rack, bounces around on the cylinder a couple of times. Walton gets the rebound, turnaround jumper, it's good. Sean Walton, and that'll draw a timeout from Coach Hudson. 36-28, Perryton in front at the 5:36 mark. We'll be back after this on 98.3 KXDJ. 5:36 left to go third quarter. Rangers up by 8, 36-28. Welcome, everybody. Ranger Jim is the host side of the doubleheader tonight. This has been a good doubleheader tonight. Good, hard-fought basketball by both the girls and the boys. Girls won by 11, 70-59 in a very competitive contest with Gruver. Speaking of Gruver, they throw it away in the offensive set out of the timeout, and Coach Hudson says, "Ay, ay, ay." He's not a happy camper. He's probably wondering, where do they keep the Skippy here at Ranger Gym? Brozowski dribbles around a screen. Walton sets for him, finds Allred, passes the ball to Townsend on the baseline, goes up, but travels with the basketball. Townsend got a little yippy down low. He wanted to go up with a head fake. He saw traffic coming. He thought, I can take the shot. Can I take the shot? And he shuffled his feet a little bit. 5 minutes left to go here in the third. Spivey trapped on the baseline against the double team, finds Garcia. Logston now back to Spivey. Pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. Crashing the boards is Rigdon. Make that all red. Outlets to Brozowski. Stops, accelerates, and scores from the right side. Griffin Brozowski with an extra gear after stopping, putting the clutch in it, and then going to the rack. He's got 9 in the ball game, 4 in this quarter. Jumper from Terraza down low. He's fouled by Allred. That'll shoot 2. Hadley Allred with a couple of fouls in the ball game. That's the first team foul. Each team with one apiece here in the third. Perryton has outscored Gruver 11-2 here in the third quarter through the first 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Terrazas. Clank off the back of the rim, no good. He's 0 for 2. His point total will stand at 2 as Jesus Cervantes enters the ball game and will occupy the spot on the right side as the rebounder on this second free throw from Manny Terrazas. Second one on the way. Good in out. Wow, it was in the cylinder and then jumped out. It had a spring on it, Reagan. LeMunyon receives the pass from Allred in the front court. Perryton up by 10, their biggest lead of the ball game. Here's Townsend to Brozowski. Allred, Cervantes, and LeMunyon for Big Red against the 2-3 zone. Spivey, Siegler, Terrazas, Logston, and Garcia for Gruver. Here's Townsend around the screen, hands it off to Allred. They bring it to the top of the circle and set up the offense. Allred beside the screen, set by Brozowski, pulls up the dribble, looks for Cervantes, nothing there. Brozowski now as Gruver shifts into what looks like to be a man-to-man defense as Siegler comes out and handles him. Allred through traffic, jump stop move, pass down low. Cervantes off the glass is good. Jesus Cervantes has 6. 4 in the first quarter and 2 here. Brozowski steals it away, two-hand dunk, one, got it! Flush! Brozowski's found a new shot. It's the dunk. Siegler with a three-point basket try. It's no good. Allred chases down the rebound, head fakes the long pass, and stays with the dribble. Is able to maintain possession as Gruver retreats on defense. LeMunyon, three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good. Long rebound finds Logston's hands, and Gruver wants to run. 4-on-5 basketball with Spivey into the front court, left side wing, Logston over the top of the defense to Garcia. Garcia looks down low, nothing there. Spivey's trapped on the baseline, looking to run that baseline against Townsend. Townsend giving up about 5 inches on that matchup. Terrazas, high post left side, give and go, stolen away. Townsend steals the ball away and hands it off to Allred. Another turnover as Perryton leads by 14 now, 42-28, as they've shut down the Gruver Greyhounds here in this third quarter. 2:41 left to go in the period. Allred shakes, bakes, hands it off. LeMunyon and Brozowski fight for the same ball. LeMunyon throws up a shot. It's partially blocked. Gruver comes up with it. 2-on-2 break. Siegler to the free throw line. Pass in the middle. Terrazas turnaround jumper is good. Manny Terrazas scores. What? Manny. LeMunyon to Allred, corner left side. LeMunyon with the ball on the floor, hands it off to Griff. Around the screen, three-pointer on the way, catches the back of the rack, it's no good. Allred tips the ball to Brozowski. He'll throw up a pass, which it looked like it was going to be a shot, and we're going to have a foul down low on Cervantes as Brozowski faked out the play-by-play guy and the guy that was going to receive the pass. Cervantes thought he was going to go up for the three, and he was getting himself into position for a rebound, and when Griff threw it to him, he came out of that stance and bulldozed over one of the Gruver players and caused the offensive foul away from the basketball. Siegler on the right side wing, give and go. Nice play as Kelp goes up and he's hacked in the yak. It'll be a two-shot opportunity as Nathan Hugg is in the ball game and may have picked up the foul, but I believe it's going to be on Cervantes. That's 2 quick fouls on Jesus. And that'll send Keegan Kelp to the line to shoot a pair. Scoreless tonight. His first attempt at a free throw was good. Brozowski, Townsend, now Townsend off. Brozowski, Rigdon, Nathan Hugg in for the first time in the ball game, and Logan LeMunyon and Jesus Cervantes on the floor for Big Red in the white uniforms against Gruver in the red, black, and white uniforms. 2 for 2 from Kelp. Would like to thank Perryton Glass and Overhead Doors. Sorry. For their support, Schilling Electric, N5 Wireline, Adobe Walls Gin, and the Perryton Golf Club. Logan LeMunyon fires a three-pointer and knocks down his second three-pointer of the half, and he's got 16 in the ball game and another steal. Cervantes this time steals it away. Perryton up by 13, 45-32. LeMunyon shades to the right, pulls up the dribble and hands it off to Rigdon in between the rings at the 119 mark. Perryton Golf Club, Hergert Ford, First National Bank, Perryton Insurance Agency, and the Childers Seward Clinic. Thank you for your support, as well as Champion Automation, new to the KXDJ family this year. 1 minute remaining. Gruver, no look pass. Siegler underneath the goal, under the left side, goes to the right side and throws up a little scoop shot. Jaden Siegler has 13 after the made basket. Perryton shoots quickly down low, but nothing is there, and Garcia grabs the rebound. No look pass to Kelp. Siegler from the corner, right side, short. Hug grabs the rebound, but loses it for a moment. Spins it over to Rigdon, and now Brozowski in transition. Pulls it up at the 31-second mark at the 28-foot line. We'll back it out. 45-34 before we go to the fourth quarter, just 23 seconds away. Brozowski wants an isolation play with 18 seconds. He wants to play for one. He's got about 6 inches on Logston, as Logston is the man to defend. Griffin Brozowski now 10 to play. Griff shakes, bakes, takes it to the line. Jumper, floater, no good. Siegler with a shot at the buzzer, misses the basket and will go out of bounds at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. Perryton will go to the fourth, up by 11, 45-34 on the radio on 98.3 KXDJ. Fourth quarter, here we come. How you like those apples, Reagan?
I like them way better.
You like those apples?
Yes.
Welcome back, everybody. Bill Bob Thrash, Reagan Thrash, courtside here at Ranger Gym. We got PTCI in the house tonight. Filming for playback on PTCI cable exclusively. Fourth quarter, here we come. 45-34, Rangers in front. Kiki Thrash back at the studio. Griff, steal, breakaway. Dunk opportunity will be fouled on the play. Hard foul as Griff goes up strong after the steal and attempt at a two-handed slam. 45-34, Perryton in front. Griffin Brozowski will go to the line to shoot a pair here on the hard foul that time by Cole Logston. Logston with 2, and the officials get together, I think, to say, you know, we got to give this thought about, is that an intentional foul or not? And they decided on the right end of things, saying it was not. It was a hard foul, but not intentional. Brozowski knocks down the free throw. One more loaded in the chamber for the sophomore Brozowski. Shot is up. Off the back of the rack, no good. Gets the rebound, all red, as he chases it down, and another foul on Logston. That'll be his 4th. Back-to-back fouls in a matter of seconds for Cole Logston, and he'll have to ride the pine now for the rest or most of the fourth quarter, bringing Ulysses Garcia off the bench. Non-shooting foul, each team saddled with 3 team fouls each. Inbound comes to Walton, to Brozowski, to LeMunyon. Jumper from 12 is good. Logan LeMunyon. LeMunyon with a hot hand tonight. He's got 10 in the second half and 18 in the ball game. 7:37 left to go here in the ball game. Perryton up big now by 14. That's their biggest lead. Rigdon steals it away, and then Spivey reaches in. It'll be a tie ball. As Rigdon had it, turned around, Spivey grabbed onto the ball with quick reaction time, and the alternating possession will go Perryton's way. Gruver turns the ball over. Rigdon, LeMunyon, all red. Walton and Brozowski on the floor for Big Red. Garcia, Kelp, Spivey, and Felderhoff on the floor for the Hounds. Missed shot. Rebound by Walton. Running jumper taken up by Rigdon. It's no good. Gruver grabs the rebound. Will go the other way. Also in the ball game is Shavira for the Hounds. Perryton with another steal. Gruver having some real difficulty getting things going offensively under the 7-minute mark. Perryton up by 14. Gruver getting gassed here. This is only their second game of the season. You can tell it here in this second half. Perryton outscored Gruver 18-8 in that third quarter. Walton with a jumper on the assist by LeMunyon. Can't make the first one, but knocks it up on the retry, and that's Sean Walton. He's got 7 in the ball game. So Perryton has now outscored Gruver 23-8 in 9 minutes and 40 seconds here in the second half. Jumper from the baseline, short. Felderhoff gets the rebound, and Griff will foul going up as Felderhoff was in the act of shooting. Brzezowski with his third, team's fourth. That'll send Matthew Felderhoff scoreless thus far. He'll have a chance to get in the book. Clank off the back of the iron, no good. Logston comes back in, as does Siegler, to play the rest of the ball game. Kelp and Shavira comes out. Thank you, Reagan, for the head nod. Validation for the pronunciation. Missed on the second one. Allred flies in, pulls down the rebound, will go the other way. Long directional pass to Brzezowski. Spin! Shoot! Hard off the back of the rim, no good. Off the backboard, that is. So Brzezowski vision had to really pick up that rim quickly on the 360 move. Here's Logston. Felderhoff. Jumper's good. Felderhoff makes up for those two missed free throws and knocks down a deuce. And in the backcourt, we'll have a foul called against Siegler. Siegler bowls over Rigdon. Rigdon mopped the floor with his buttocks there for a moment. Felderhoff will come out. Cervantes comes in for Perryton. It'll be Rigdon, Allred, Lemunyon, Brzezowski, and Cervantes on the floor for Big Red. Garcia, Spivey, Terrazas, Logston, and Siegler. Rigdon with a drive from the left side. Dalton Rigdon comes around a screen and scores his 6th point of the ball game. Perryton's up by 16 now, their biggest lead, and Lemunyon will foul. A tripping foul called against Garcia. That'll be Perryton's 5th team foul. Both teams with 5 apiece, 2 to give before the bonus. 5.5 to go here. Logston and Garcia up top. Little floating pass inside. Terrazas gets one to hang off the rim and drop through the cylinder. Manny Terrazas. He's got 6. 3 of 5 on pronunciations tonight. You better believe.
That's 60%.
Here's Perryton in the offensive end with Lemunyon on the left side as we look in from half court. Finds Allred on the inbound, under 5 minutes to play. Give and go, Brzezowski slam! Flush! Brzezowski's got 3 in the quarter, 9 in the half, and 14 in the ball game. 54-38, the lead is back to 16. High pass from Logston, and Gruver's trying to do some things, in my opinion, that are just out of their element. They're trying to do no-look passes, and they're throwing the ball away offensively. I know they want to make a play, but the last thing you want to do down by 16 is start getting off the fundamentals and the basics of the ball game. I know it's tough. These youngsters want to make a play, but sometimes you just got to two-hand push pass it and take your best shot. Cervantes fights for the ball while his belly's on the floor and is able to save the possession as Gruver, while they try to capture that rolling ball, kick it out of bounds. Lemunyon will throw it in from out of bounds from the left side of the goal as we look in from half court. Finds Allred, now Brzezowski left wing. Lemunyon head fakes, tries to drive the baseline left side. Can't. Spins around, finds Allred with 4:12 left to go here in the game. Perryton up by 16. Lemunyon, hard pass to Rigdon, left side baseline, drives, dump pass, Cervantes, shot, and he's fouled. Shot hangs on the rim a little bit, couldn't get over the rim. He was trapped underneath the basket. Creed Spivey will pick up his 2nd personal foul. And Perryton now in the bonus. Cervantes would go to the line regardless to shoot 2. He was in the act of shooting. Cervantes. Good. Cervantes was 7 in the ball game. 1 more loaded in the chamber. 3 field goals tonight and a free throw on Cervantes' score sheet. Perryton's up by 17. Make it 18. 56-38. Perryton has really put the clamp on Gruver here tonight in the second half, outscoring them 29-12. 29-12 in the second half. Ay. Foul called in the Gruver front court against Cervantes. That'll be his 3rd. 3:55 left to go. It's marathon foul night here tonight on the radio. That first game, I don't know if you heard it earlier, but Perryton's Rangerettes defeated the Lady Hounds from Gruver 70-59. There were 67 free throws shot in the ball game between both teams, and combined, both teams went 55 of 67. Tough night for the Whistle. Logston with a three-pointer, no good, as Gruver tries to shoot it in from way downtown. Underneath the basket, Terrazas will get the rebound. He'll be fouled on the play by Perryton's Nathan Hugg. Hugg's first. We take a look at the Ranger schedule coming up after this two-shot opportunity. First one is good. Terrazas ends his free throw shooting woes after missing 3 in a row. He'll have one more. He's got 7 on the night. Second one on the way. Good. Shooting at a high level in the fourth quarter. 56-40, Perryton in front, 3.5 to go. Brozowski spins, turnaround, pass intended for Robinson. Too much chili pepper on that pass in close proximity, and Brent Robinson loses it out of bounds. Robinson in for the first time in the ball game here in the second half, approaching the 3-minute mark. Perryton will travel to San Angelo for a round-robin tournament this weekend. Siegler with a three-pointer from the right side corner, and a timeout will be called on the floor. We'll take it with them. 3:07 left in the ball game. Perryton's up by 13. Coach Hudson and his boys trying to make a comeback against Jance Morris and the Rangers, who have won all of their ball games thus far, although not that many. Here's Rigdon up top against a man-to-man defense. All red. Playing the weave. LeMunyon three-pointer good! Logan LeMunyon from way downtown. LeMunyon's having a big game here tonight. Siegler hit a 3 at the buzzer, and LeMunyon answered with one of his own. 59-43 to keep the lead at 16 for the Rangers. Here's Gruver outside the arc, running one player down low, and then all players staying behind the three-point basket arc. Run a little weave play, screen and roll. Man-to-man defense as Perryton looks. Spivey down low, right-hand jumper, one-hander, no good. Little short, grazed the rim. Allred gets the rebound, and Brozowski brings it into the front court at the 2:14 mark. Brozowski drive, little pitch pass to LeMunyon on the low looker, and LeMunyon couldn't bring it in. Glancing blow, and it went out of bounds. So Gruver, Allred almost steals it away on the inbound pass in front of Siegler. Wow, what a play. It'll be Gruver's ball at the 28-foot line in the front court. So Perryton goes to San Angelo to play a round-robin tournament this weekend, then Panhandle and San Jacinto on the 5th and 6th of December next week. Make that San Jacinto, that Panhandle game is a JV game only, sorry. San Jacinto at 7:30 on the 6th, and we'll also have the Rangerettes in a home doubleheader starting at 6 o'clock on the 6th. After the girls go to Childress for their tournament. That's a one-day-only tournament this Saturday, and the boys go to San Angelo for a round-robin tournament. Logston across the lane, unselfish, but Siegler outmatched, throws up a jumper, and he'll be fouled on the play. That'll be Hadley Allred with his third, and going to the line will be Jaden Siegler to shoot a pair. Siegler only 5 in the second half, 11 in the first half. He's got 16 with a couple in the chamber here. First one is good. Games after that is mass substitutions come in the ball game, including Cater, Robinson, Hugg. Also in for the first time will be Cody Tarvin, and Trent Townsend come in as the game is winding down at the 1:35 mark. After the San Jacinto game on the 6th, the Rangers will go to the West Texas Invitational on the 8th through the 10th. The girls will go to the same tournament in that same weekend. Free throw was good by Siegler. They apply pressure into the front court with the Ranger backups. Hugg with a three-point basket. It's no good. Robinson fights for the rebound, and he's fouled on the play by Garcia, and that's going to be it for Ulysses Garcia. He fouls out scoreless at the 1:22 mark. Coming in to substitute for him will be Keegan Kelp. Good game by Garcia. Great hustle effort tonight up front and defensively for Coach Hudson. Then the next time we'll be on the radio after the two tournaments, Robinson knocks down the front half of a two-shot opportunity. Brent Robinson will get into the scorebook. Second one coming up. Canadian and Liberal back-to-back road games on the 13th and the 16th for both clubs. We'll have double headers right here on 98.3 KXDJ. 1 for 2 on the trip by Robinson. Gruver gets the rebound at the 1:15 mark, and we're in play. Kelp, Spivey, right wing. Picked up there by Tarvin. Man-to-man defense. Corner they go to Kelp. Over the top of the defense, Hug cheats the passing lane, tips it, and Trent Townsend steals it away. 3-on-2 break. Hug, left side layup, no good. Tarvin gets the rebound. Fight for the rebound. Robinson puts it up left side, good. Brent Robinson as the Rangers attack with numbers inside the paint and just try to get one up and into the cylinder, and they lead by 17 with 44 seconds left. Kelp, push pass, but he's fouled. Did you think that ball was going to hit you in the face?
I did.
You know, when you're young, when you have young kids, you like to scare the kids. Of all the kids that you scare, the one here tonight is the one that gets the freakiest. You know, you're the freakiest one?
I get scared very easily.
You do get scared very easily. Did you pick up that last foul?
It was on Brent Robinson.
Robinson with his first. Logston goes to the line and knocks down 2 of 2 to extend his point total to 7. Gruver steals it away in the backcourt. Shot no good by Kelp. Logston gets the rebound off of Spivey's shot. Check that, Spivey with the shot. Backside rebound is Logston. He makes the basket, and the old-fashioned three-point play is a possibility. As Cole Logston will try to get into double digits. He's got 9 with 1 in the chamber here in a 13-point ball game. 62-49. Perryton up with 35.6 seconds left. Logston to get into double digits. No, he misses. Tarvin gets the rebound for the Rangers. Outlets to Cater. Long pass up the floor, intercepted. Spivey to Kelp. Jump shot and a foul. Cater will foul. That'll be his third. And it'll be Kelp to the line to shoot a pair where he's 2 for 2. 27 seconds left, or about 20 minutes left in the broadcast. Shot is no good.
We're getting home before midnight.
Barely. Kelp with a clank off the first one. Second one on the way. Much better. 62-50, a 12-point lead. Tarvin finding trouble finding somebody to throw it into, finds Hug. Still in the backcourt against full court pressure. Hug to Townsend. Townsend under pressure, trapped on the double team sideline, throwing it out of trouble. And a whistle. Timeout will be called. 18.8 seconds on the clock. Jance Morris will take a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with him with Perryton up by 12 on the radio on 98.3 KXDJ. 18 seconds on the clock. Tarvin trying to throw it inbound. Tips. Almost stolen away, but Robinson comes up with it. Forwards up to the front court to Hug. Tipped away and stolen away by Gruver. Spivey. Siegler. Three-pointer. No good. Off the rack, and Tarvin gets the rebound. Trapped at mid-court. Finds Townsend, and that is the ball game. Perryton wins it tonight, 62-50, and a nice contest by both clubs. Hard-fought battle.